sit as close as possible. Okay? Yeah.
Let's all sit as close as possible to the stage.
Hi, morning. Come, get forward. Grab a seat, The front, the second, the third, the sides, whichever way you want. If the competitors can sit closer to the front. Tristan, Joey, maybe you want to get closer here, please. Nobody outside? Everybody's in? Can you just have a quick browse and quick look? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our international piano competition here at ASU. And many of you are for me familiar faces. Either I met you personally, or I heard of you, or I heard you on the internet. I surely heard all of you on videotapes and recordings, so it's interesting to put a picture and play into a face, and it's nice to see that. I know you're here for a little nervous-wracking event, okay? That's nothing new for everybody, and for all of you, it's not the first time, probably not the last time, and whatever happens here, you'll move on. Something good happens to you, you'll be happy. If something not as good happened to you, move on. My best advice is always remember this is not the end, it's just the beginning. Every step, everything is just a step on the way, right? I've been there many years ago. So when I look at you, I remember myself doing competitions. So I had my days when I was traveling from competition to competition. Sometimes I did well, sometimes not so well. I think it's normal, okay? Because what will happen today, or this week, first of all, everybody's going to enjoy hearing you. And that's what we're doing it for. So yes, it's a competition, but really it's a performance. Everything that is happening here is going to be in front of an audience, and we hope many will come. It's also being streamed on through our website on two separate streamings. So we have our School of Music streaming and our TV station streaming. So if you look at the pianocompetition.com, you'll see two streaming buttons. Anybody can view it. It's different cameras, different angles, and it will be interesting to see. And everything is going to stay. Now, one of them is going to be streamed directly to Facebook. The other one is being streamed directly to YouTube. Okay? So you can have your family, your friends watch you when you're playing. Remember that, okay? I want to thank any host families here that have opened their homes for you, and it's very important for us to have you. So really, thank you. I know that despite the difficulties, this is a lot of our host families have kept wonderful relationship with some of the competitors they hosted in the past, and it's the beginning of relationships. And music is all about relationships. When we perform, we communicate. That's a relationship you make with your audience, not with your jury, really with an audience. And I don't like to call our jury a jury. I know we're a jury, but we like to think ourselves as an audience as well. And when I talked to the jury yesterday, we had an opening kind of discussion about the competition, I kind of stress that basically what we want here, we want each of you to feel comfortable and feel like you're performing in front of an audience, and that we're just here to enjoy you here, listen, hear you, and we're also here to try and find. This is what I instructed my jury that I collected here, is to try and find whoever they believe have a very special and personal voice. It's about being unique. It's about being an artist. And artists have a voice. We all have a voice. So I really want to wish all of you the best of luck. And again, remember, only one of you is really going to be happy at the end of this week. Number 2 is going to be a little happy too, and 3 as well. And maybe everybody will win special awards, but really one person is going to be really happy. But I want all of you to be happy in the future. Yeah? We're all going to meet. Life is short, you know, in one capacity or another. So really, good luck in whatever you do. You're all very accomplished pianists, I can tell you that. I mean, you're 28 were chosen, 25 are here, out of 117 who applied just for this. So, and trust me, I would say 99% of the 117 were all pianists, not people who play piano. So, very high level. It was, you're a group of selected pianists. So, really happy to see all of you here. A little bit about what we have here. So, as you see, there are 2 Bösendorfers on stage. There is an Imperial Bösendorfer in there, and there's a 280. So it's a 290 and 280. Okay, that's a little bigger, a little smaller. After we finish here, you will have a selection of pianos where you can try both pianos for a very quick time, 5 minutes only, and then you make your selection. You will go out there and you will sign on whatever piano you decide to play on your first round. When you go to second round, 8 people will pass to the second round. Those 8 will have will be able to change their decision if they want to. But for first round, once you sign, that's what stays, okay? Now, one more thing to do with this piano here. This piano has an extra keys. I don't have to see the key. Can you get me is the key cover over there? Okay. We have extra keys here. Some of you know the Bösendorfer have the black keys on the left. So, if anybody wants, there is a key cover. So basically we put it in and it covers the extra keys. So it just looks like the end of the piano. You don't even need them. If you want to use them, you don't want to use the key cover. So basically if you sign on this piano, please make sure to let Chris know if you want the key cover or without the key cover. Whichever you feel more comfortable. They'll give me the key cover and I'll show you how to do it. There we go. This is Rick, by the way, a great piano technician here. He's doing all the hard work. He's been working on these pianos for the past week non-stop. So basically, there's a place here. It just goes in and locks, and that's it. Oh, it's not the second one inside, the one in the bottom. So remember, it's the lower one. Okay, there's 2 of them. One is for the locking of the key cover. And this one is for the key cover. So I'm leaving it on for now. I'll just put it actually on the floor. Okay. Those of you who will advance to the final, 3 of you will advance to play with the orchestra. There will be 2 rehearsals with the orchestra on Friday at 10:30 in the morning and on Saturday at 10:30 in the morning. And then on Sunday night is the performance with the orchestra. It's going to be in downtown Phoenix. It's a beautiful concert hall. Trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. Anybody has questions? No? Okay, just a few words about the jury, or what I believe jury does. I try to make this competition a little different. Actually, jury and voting procedures. I try not to invite what I call the jury that turns around from one competition to another, but to have people who are, I believe, great musicians and not professional jury. And this is important for me because I want to see results which are more fair and honest. The voting procedures that we have here, we started in 2005 and we kept it here. It's not based on numerical numbers. What we're going to do, the jury is instructed to give each one a number between 1 and 25. 25 being their most liked one, 1 maybe the lowest. But they can choose to rank everybody in any scale they want. For example, they could go from 15 to 25. And then they'll just rank 15, 15, 5 people, 16, 5 people. What the system does, it makes certain graphs that basically what we're looking at is the relationships between the voting for each competitor and how jury ranks them. Like if you have a graph and you say John, Betty, Jean, anybody, and you see the graphs, and the graphs put against each other, they look at relationships. They're not accumulating numbers. We're not connecting number to number like 25 and 24. Because the point is to try and make every jury's opinion only as much, not to give any jury extra strength. Because sometimes in competition, somebody can rank somebody at 25 and rank somebody else at 1. And even if you'll accumulate numbers, somebody who got 1 is really not going to make it. Now this system works on this, and it's a whole statistical and computerized system that evens up any discrepancies like that. And it worked for us in every competition. We were the second competition to adopt it in 2006 in our first competition. Before that, it was actually created for the Indianapolis violin competition. And after us, Cliburn took it, and after that, Tchaikovsky took it in 2011. Then they dropped it. They changed the system last time. But in 2011, when Trifonov won, they used that system, not the last competition. So just a little bit for you to understand about the system here. Again, the point is to give every jury only a contained amount of power, not to let any jury overpower somebody else's. So try to feel that everybody is more equal. Make sense? Questions? Now I know this sounds a little strange, and I'm not a mathematician or a statistician. The guy who created this really knows what he's doing. So what we're going to do now, we're going to have each one of you draw a number, but before that I have to read it, make sure that everybody's here, okay? So if I read your name, please say yes, okay? Nino Bakradze? Yes. Yes. Gan Chaikiti Watana? Yes. Joey Chang? Christopher Goodpasture? Sure. Juyang Han? Yeah. Where? Okay. Shueisha Hu? Seth Biol Kim? Peter Klimo? Here. Yeah. Ho Yel Lee? Jenny Lee? Michelle Nam? Akihito Okuda? Sun A Park? Puden Spoon? Meng Shen Shen? Yutong San? Stephanie Tang? Tristan Thiel? Danil Tsvetkov? Yinfei Wang? Alan Wu? Yu Chong Wu? Lin Ye? Evgeny Yonto? And Yangming Tian Zhao. Okay, looks like everybody's here. So we have 25 people, and we have 25 ballots inside this, okay? You're gonna come, put your hand, pick one note, and then we'll read it, and Chris is gonna write that down. After we're done with this, yeah, you can come sit here. At 9:40, we're gonna start the selection of pianos, okay? Each one gets 5 minutes. Just one thing about it. When number 1 plays, only number 2 can be in the hall. When number 2 plays, only number 3 can be in the hall. And that's what we're going to do. Not everybody sits in the hall, okay? We want it to be quiet for the next person. We also want the people who are choosing to be able to hear the pianos from the hall. When number 1 plays, my assistant, Xiaoying, will play for you if you wish. So you get, for a second just to hear the piano in both sides. So number 1 also get to hear the piano. Make sense? So you try the piano and you have a chance to hear the piano as well. Make sense? Okay. So after this, when we do selection of pianos, everybody's going to be outside and just be ready. 5 minutes each, so be ready when your time, you can calculate when your time is. So number 1 is going to be, what time are we now? Anybody have a watch? 9:25. We should be fine. 9:40 we start. Number 1, 9:45, number 2, 9:50, number 3, etc. Okay? Okay, now, to make this even more fair, we have jumbled up all your names, and we're going to go on the list that you don't know who's coming next, okay? It's not ABC. So Z is not going to end up, and A is not going to start, or A is not going to end up, and C is not going to start, okay? So I'm just going to read names, and they were just arranged randomly by the computer, okay? And this was what we're going to do. But first, I'm going to mix it, because I know. We'll just put it there. We have all 25 inside. Okay. Here we go. This is, I call it my Chinese charm box, okay? Yu Chong Wu. So the way you do, you're gonna come from here. Yu Chong, you're gonna go from here. There's a door there. Okay? Just go to the end. Go up the door. Just wanna make sure my stuff is there. And go up the stairs. Okay, you got it. Okay. Here we go. Number 12. You keep it. Okay. Ligne. This way you get to discover the backstage. Yeah. Make sure it's one note. Number 6. You keep it. Akihito Okuda. Good luck. Number 3. Okay. Yang Mingtian Zhao. There you go. Good luck. Okay, number 22. You keep it. He's happy. You keep it, yeah. By the way, the order of performance stays with you. So when we're going up to 8, it's going to go in the order of whoever ate that passed, okay? Joey Chang. That's okay. Number 18. Good job. Alan Wu. By the way, when you look at the program, I'm sure you looked at it, it tells you what number plays when, right? Everybody saw that? Yeah? So according to your number, you know when you're playing. Good luck. Number 23. And when you go and record what piano you've selected, you also get, Chris is going to give you a piece of paper which will give you all your practice times for today and tomorrow. And everybody's getting a full day, right?
Yep.
Everybody, you're all getting a piano for a day, okay? Plus, you're going to get, how much time on the Bösendorfers?
Yeah, 1 hour.
1 hour on the Bösendorfer and 1 hour on in a Bösendorfer piano, other than that room that you have. Plus, you get 25 minutes in the green room with another Bösendorfer concert band. Okay? And our next person is Meng Shen Shen. Number 7. Okay. Evgeny Yontov. A little bit more. There you go. Go back. That's the Number 8. Christopher Goodpasture. Number 2. We still don't have a number 1 though. Suna Park. Good luck. Put one back. Number 1. Okay. Ju Yang Han. Good luck. Number 19. Peter Klimo. Good luck. 24. Food and spoon. Good luck. Number 25. Your last. Hoyel Lee. Danil Cvetko. There we go. Good luck. Number 16. USASU. Good luck. Number 15. Tristan Thiel. Still a fielder. Good luck. Number 20. Seth Buell King. Number 4. Yutong San. Good luck. Number 5. Stephanie Tan. Good luck. Number 13. It's a good number. Yin Fei Wang. Good luck. $17. Michelle Nam. Four more to go. Yeah, 4. Yeah. Just make sure. No. Other number we like. Number 14. You take it, Michelle. Nino Bakradze. So, 3 more here. Number 9. Gan Shakitiwatana. Good luck. Number 21. And last and not least, Jenny Lee. You have to come and get your number. Good luck. I really don't know what number it is, so we'll see. No, 10. Number 10. Okay. Just a quick word before we finish. So really thank you everybody for coming. Just wanted to make one comment. You're competing for about $50,000 worth of cash prizes, performances. That will be arranged for the first prize winner with the Phoenix Symphony in next season. The medals that the winners will get are handcrafted by a jeweler. They're not made by a machine. Each one of them is individually and really beautiful. I showed them to the jury. They were astonished by it yesterday. They're really gorgeous. And we have a list of special awards. And last night, one of the jury decided to add a special award. And we approved it, and it will go on the website. That will be $250 for the best performance of a classical work. So that's an addition to what we have right now, okay? What I will need from you, anybody who wishes, after this, we have the Yamaha competition for younger pianists. Anybody staying after tomorrow night, we will announce who are the 8 who are passing, and then on Thursday night, we will announce who are the 3 finalists. Anybody staying and wishing to, by the way, you can enter the whole competition with your name, how do you call it? Name tag, yeah? You all got that, right? In your files, right? That's how you enter when in here, except for the Yamaha Winners Recital on Saturday, which is on a ticket, and for the Phoenix Symphony concert of the 3 finalists. For that, I'll need you to sign up by Wednesday evening, if you're going to that, and then a ticket will wait for you at the Will Call box office for both of those. Make sense? Okay. So, any questions? Nope. Well, good luck, everybody. I really wish everybody success in the future. Okay? Thank you.